God is working through his church for the sake of his people. I've also heard it said, though, that we think and put the call on such a high pedestal that we would never talk to anyone else about their work in this same way. And so if someone were to come to me and say, hey, Pastor, I'm really struggling, I don't really feel a lot of meaning in my work, what should I do? I'm not going to tell them you need to go and try and find the call of God, or you need to wait for someone else to call you to be in a different place. If anything, I'm going to try and remind them that in some ways they're called where they are, and that the job that they have, the ordinary thing that they're doing, the thing that feels meaningless at times, could actually be the wonderful, beautiful thing God is doing in and through them for the sake of the world. And I just think that is not something we wrestle with or think about too often. So any thoughts about that? So that's coming from me, someone who I think a lot of people have that mindset of trying to, I don't know, tamp it down or tone it down, or maybe push it down a little bit. And I think what is a healthy way, not to diminish it, but just to say, hey, you also have a call, even if you're not a called church worker.
Yeah, I would say that we put it up on a pedestal, right? The process itself and the way that we look at like the role of a pastor or the role of a called minister, right? And I would say that if you are not in a position of called ministry, now I always like to distinct called and called as like big C call, little c call, right? Like
Sure.
the call for a specific call to a congregation here. Little c is like a calling type of thing. Anyways, I would say that I'm one that I don't believe in coincidences. I don't think that there is anything that doesn't happen under the sun that is not a part of God's plan, and that we at least that I look at things like that. I'm like, okay, I'm supposed to be here right now in this moment, whether I'm called or not.